Hi everyone. I'm glad you all could make it. It's great to see all of you. I'm Shaylin, for those of you who don't know, and I'm the sister of the groom. When Cody told me he was getting married, I just couldn't believe it. It seems like just yesterday we were both playing six that we could skip school and watch Scooby-Doo together all day. Sorry, Mom and Dad. When Cody asked me to talk at his wedding, I was so excited and happy to do so, but I had no idea what I was going to write about. So when I sat down to write this speech and talk about all of our memories, and maybe embarrass him a little bit, all that could come to mind was watching Scooby-Doo with him. Now, we've been on many adventures, and we have all sorts of memories together, but all I could think of was Scooby-Doo. So, I guess that's what I'll tell you all about tonight. If any of you guys have seen my family's beloved cartoon, you would know that Scooby and the gang, or Mystery Incorporated, as they call themselves, always go out adventuring, and they stumble across a monster or ghost. They all work together, using extraordinary teamwork, and find clues that they use in order to solve the mystery, in order to uncover the monster. And no matter how scared they become, they always find the monster impersonator, and they solve the mystery. If you think about it, Cody is a lot like Scooby. He's always been very curious and adventurous, as those of you who knew him growing up would attest to. He may be scared at first, but he always finds a way to overcome that fear and discover the mysteries of the world and solve them. When Cody and I were younger, we would be home alone, and I was always scared that there were monsters under my bed or in my closet, and I wouldn't be able to fall asleep. So I would go to his room and be like, "Cody, please help me." And he would come and bring a flashlight, and together we would cautiously look for the monster. This was like an hour-long process every time. And it always ended up being a toy or a pair of shoes casting a shadow. But together we discovered that it wasn't actually a monster, and we overcame our fear of monsters. If you think about it, we were basically mini members of Mystery Incorporated. Another time, many years later, we both went skiing, and he was fearful at first because it was one of his first times skiing. But he strayed from the path. He was cutting and weaving through tree after tree, speeding down the hill, until, bam! He flew back onto the path right in front of me. We collided, and I went tumbling down. I broke my leg that day, and I was on crutches for 6 months. And to this day, Cody will not admit that it was his fault. Which, just for the record, so all of you know, it was his fault. But despite his reluctance to admit that he did it, he was incredibly loyal, like Scooby-Doo was with all of his gang members, and Cody helped me with pretty much everything for those 6 months. He brought me food and water, carried my backpack at school, and he even kept me company while all of the other kids played outside. I don't think I would have survived those 6 months without his help. Even though there was that little incident that day, we both discovered something about ourselves. I discovered that I'm a very bad skier, and that I should avoid the hills at all costs, for everyone's sake. And Cody realized that he was pretty adventurous. Way more adventurous than I am. He learned that he liked to go speeding through trees and discovering the mysteries of the wilderness. Cody was like Scooby and I was like Shaggy. We pushed each other to be adventurous, and we challenged each other, for better or worse. If there's one thing that Cody has taught me in my life, it's that there will always be scary moments in life. There will always be monsters in the world, and there will always be mysteries to uncover. But in order to overcome the fear, you must first embrace it, only for a second, and then channel that fear and use it to create the courage that you need to solve whatever mystery life has in store for you. And no matter what, I know that I'll always have my brother, my own Scooby-Doo, by my side to help me through the scary moments in life. We were like Shaggy and Scooby. We always helped each other through the hard moments in life, and we supported one another no matter what. Now it's time for me to support you, Cody. It's time for me to hand over my role as Shaggy to Madison. And it's time for you two to solve mysteries together. So I guess the moral of the story is that love is a lot like a mystery. There will be scary moments, monsters to uncover, and adventures to embark on. And although it may all seem scary at first, if you have the right person by your side, you will be able to conquer anything. Congratulations, Cody and Madison.